welcome back to another episode of the Masochist series. Credit to Cimo and Hossman for inventing the series. But first, would you like to make your Master Duel experience a whole lot better?
Are you ready to take your Yugioh Master Duel Play experience to a new level? The Untapped GG Companion is here for you. Use the deck tracker to know exactly what cards you have in your deck, and to go over any cards you aren't familiar with yet by hovering over them. It instantly updates when you draw a card, and automatically hides if you check your extra deck or graveyard. This is the perfect tool to help you master a new deck. The Untapped GG Companion also lets you import decks directly into the game in seconds. Copy any YDK or YDKE deck string, create a new deck in-game, click the Start Auto Import button, and let us take the wheel. Once the duel is over, check your win rate on your personal stats page. Brag among your friends and share your decks so they can import them into the game too. Start your path to master today by downloading the Untapped GG Companion at ygom.untapped.gg.
Okay guys, so welcome back to another episode. Unfortunately, there's been some horrible news. I finally confirmed it. Multiple people have told me this, but it's like Konami's after us. It's actually kind of horrifying. We pulled 2 barrier statues. They release the Year of Fire. You can't make this shit up. Year of Fire. Half the meta decks are fire decks. Now we've got this. So one of our best plays is Derma Cannon and Crackdown. It's one of our best plays possible. And it's one of our best plays possible. We activate Crackdown, take our opponent's monster, flip it face down, flip it face up. It's our monster, free and clear. It's been like a play that we've been using almost the entirety of this show since we pulled Crackdown. In addition to that, this has been a ruling for 25 years of Yu-Gi-Oh! They changed the ruling. That's no longer possible. That really sucks for us. The fire attribute has sucked. I can count on one hand how many good fire decks there have been before this year. All of a sudden, this shit's the best deck in the game. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to keep fighting even harder. This was a nerf I didn't expect, but that's life. What can you do? We're gonna have to go suffer a little harder in the ladder. Alright, wonderful. We just won a coin flip, and it's a pretty good hand, honestly. It is a pretty good hand. I gotta play this out a little intelligent here. Okay, what do we start with? We have Zorora. Vanquish Soul. I think we activate this. That way we don't have to deal with Effect Veiler and stuff. I think we activate this. Yeah, I think we do. Okay, we're going to go with this first. And we'll see if they have response. Okay, they don't. So now they can't max CS and all that stuff. According to their sleeves, this should hurt them significantly. I think for security, I think we should summon this. We're going to activate this effect. And summon this out. I think just for security, just in case. Right now, okay, we won anyway. What's crazy is he probably thought we were playing Vanquish Soul. We're definitely not playing Vanquish Soul. But that's cool. That's a nice win. Sometimes you have to scare your opponent. That's good. Good plays. We still had a lot of good plays lined up. I don't mind, actually. That was wonderful. Sometimes we have cards that are technically meta cards now, and we just ranked up, so we're in Platinum 2, the fastest we have ever gotten here. We got some nice gems, some legacy tickets. I love the design of this card. It's just it's like a goat just running at us, full speed 3D. I like that. No, but we completely faked that guy out. Phenomenal. Okay, just to check what our opponent was playing. They were playing... yeah, this was... You know what? They could have beaten us. They honestly could have beaten us. This is a really odd deck. Photon Karibo. This is a weird combination of cards. It's I guess it's Horus plus what do we got here? Like Horus plus Yubel? Very weird. Very odd deck, but obviously I could see why he would scoop with the triple tactics. Now I can understand why he did scoop just with the fact that we had Dimensional Fissure on board. But you could definitely have won this duel very easily. Okay, wonderful. We get some free packs here. We are in the tax refund season of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Out of nowhere, sometimes they'll be like, oh, we have 13 million downloads. Here's free gems. This is where the awesome part of the game that we're in. Centurion. Is that usable for us? Send one face a monster card you control from spawn trap to negate the activation destroy. This is actually not bad because we can send the cards with the monsters that we equip with Endymion. We can actually send them to the graveyard and then negate stuff. That's actually not even terrible. High speed, Ancient Gear Soldier, another Centurion card. Solar Luna is not a bad card. Yeah, we flip one. We control one, our opponent controls. It's not a terrible card. It's like a Book of Moon, but Flips one of ours face up. It's not terrible if you're playing a certain deck. Blooming. This is actually not a bad card. This is actually shockingly not a bad card. Yeah, this card's not bad. So this card is actually good in certain decks. If you've ever played Tremids, this card is actually really, really good. Basically, if you have different field spells in the graveyard, you can summon tokens equal to the amount of field spells you have in the graveyard or on the field. So in a deck like Tremids, where you're constantly going through field spells, it's actually very good. Unfortunately, we only have one field spell that's really usable that we've pulled so far. But I guess if we... This card really actually is not a bad card. If we play... We have Pacifist, so if we do play Pacifist for some reason, and we make the Pacifist deck, this card wouldn't be bad. There's actually 3 good pulls in this. Is this a free summon too? I don't think we have the other Centurion special summon. Yeah, we don't have the other Centurion cards, but it's not a bad card either. Valkyrie's why, and I don't think this is really usable. But honestly, 3 not terrible cards in that pile. Hopefully we get another decent one here. We do, like I said, it is kind of like the tax refund season of Master. I don't know why they just out of nowhere, I'll be like, you know what? 2-year anniversary. 3 down, like 3 million downloads. They just randomly will just like Swords of Sparkles. It's like Saber. Can't use that. Generator, can't use Boss Bite. It might come up eventually, but we need to pull more Generator stuff. Brotherhood of the Fire Fist, Rhino, Neutron Blast is terrible. Raid Raptor, Last Strix, Double Attack, Wind and Thunder, can't use that. And the Random Hollow, Tenacity of the Monarchs. I don't have the cards necessary to really play that in any way. Yeah, I don't think I can play this. I just don't have appropriate cards for it. The second pack was not very good. Okay, I forgot to evaluate some stuff. We have the Marincess cards. Honestly, the Marincess card pile we have is really actually not bad. Someone left a phenomenal comment last time in the about Marincess, how we have a 1-card combo with basically any Marincess monster that can end on essentially this plus the one of the Link 4s, which would be probably this like Wonder Heart. Yeah, probably Wonder Heart. I think this is their only... You know what's crazy? This deck actually doesn't have any summoning animations. I think this is the only summoning animation in the entire deck. It's actually kind of sad because it's like such a... It really is a popular archetype with like lots of cards. I have no idea why that's the only summoning animation. But yeah, we actually have a decent pile with this. Generally, I don't like to change the deck significantly if we're on like a run, and we're kind of on a historic run right now. Like, we've been actually winning a lot of duels, but this pile is actually very good, and the more we pull, the better it gets. But like I said, I'll link the comment so you guys can read it. But it's actually a really cool combo that we can do with this. In addition to that, I don't remember what else somebody asked me to look at. But somebody else asked me to look at something else. I'll remember it. I'll just answer them in the comments. Alright, we won the coin flip. This hand is not the best, honestly. We won the coin flip, but oof, I mean, unless we draw some kind of free special summon, this is not looking good. It's not the worst hand in the world because we do have 2 interruptions kind of like guaranteed, but it's definitely not the best. We get to search at least. We get to search and draw, but we don't have any post summons, so that's fine if they ash that. The cool thing about the old spellcaster deck is that we had those little monsters that we could summon if we controlled the spellcaster, but we just never ever pulled any more of those ever again, despite being commons, and I have no idea why. See, like that I can't even do anything with. I probably put back the Photon Advancer, so next turn I could just go Shathana plus this. But yeah, this hand is obviously very underwhelming right now. I think we just end phase, and I think we just activate Azure Statue to prevent an inherent special summon. So I think we just summon that. Hope they don't have Mexi. What's the attacks? Defense attack, same thing. So we'll just go there, and then I think we just... This is about all we had. We have pretty much 2 interruptions and not really the best. Bonfire, yeah, this is not looking good. Okay, it's Snake Eye Ash. Okay, let's see. If I let this go through, they get Poplar, they get all that other shit. I can't allow that. I think I have to negate this. I'm going to send... I already have one of these on the field. Honestly, what is Shathana doing, though? Like, what is Shathana doing for us? It's a free special summon, but our board's clogged anyway, so I think we just send this to grave. Yeah, because this we can at least, if they destroy this, we can just use the second one. Hopefully this is enough to stop them. The cool thing about Forbidden Droplets, it negates the whole card. So even if this effect is already negated, but also the second effect would in theory also be negated. So we're basically negating both effects, and they've already wasted their normal summon, and this card's limited to 1. The field spell is not something you ever want to see. They hard opened it. I believe they increased the number that they're playing now. because it's just so much better. And I mean, you have to play now that this is at 1, Poplar's at 1. You kind of have to go a little higher on that. That's understandable that he drew that. This is one of our, I wouldn't say, honestly, I'd rather play against Tenpai than this. But with this hand really sucked. I'd actually rather play against, honestly, if this was Tenpai, we probably would have lost already. If I'm going to be completely honest, Tenpai, we would have just gotten cooked. Diabell Star. Okay, I think we actually do inherent summon negate this. Because if we stop that, then we stop the search. And then I think, again, that's just too... It's too good not to do that, so we'll just stop the inherent summon. The problem is, again, with this field spells, it's such an insane boost. 1100 attack on all your level 1s is a lot. It's a lot of attack, honestly. And now we're stuck with Endymion and Monster Reborn. I guess he can summon Diabell. Yeah, he hasn't used the effect yet. I can't even really get mad at this guy. Like, he drew a really good hand, but at the same time, I just kind of drew not a good hand, so to be able to set a Sinful Spoils card, original Sinful Spoils. Honestly, this is not looking good at all. We had 2 interruptions, and I think generally here, I played the interruptions correctly. I think anyone with a brain would have negated those 2 cards. And actually sent the exact cards that I sent. I don't think that I really did anything wrong here. It just so happens that he did have the outs to everything I had. I'm trying to see if there's a possibility. I don't think there's a possibility that we win. All he has to do is just summon any 2 more monsters and we basically lose this duel. And he's going to have the Princess and all that other stuff. Honestly, I don't... Yeah, he's going to have Flamebirds. That's going to put my shit in the back row. And then... And he's gonna go Prediction Princess. Yeah, I don't think we win this one. Honestly, I don't think we win this one. This one is impossible. It's unfortunate. We bricked against the wrong deck, but it happens. Okay, we lost a coin flip, and we did not open any hand traps. We do play some now, but we didn't open them. Actually, I keep forgetting to put Ghost. Oh my god, this deck. This is one of those decks. You got to be kidding. This guy's playing a 60 card deck, and they somehow opened the best starters ever. Why would you even play 60 card Voiceless? Like, what's the advantage? What's the advantage? And they still managed to open this. Yeah, they're gonna search that. Yeah, but unfortunately, we do have cards that are really good against Voiceless. We do play Bestial Magnemite, Ash Blossom, but we didn't open them. We opened this stuff. Photon Advancer back to back. But he's not terrible in this hand. Again, he's kind of like a soft brick. This is a really tough deck to go second against. They set up so much. They set up like you can't attack their lights. I mean, no, you can't attack their light monsters except like the weakest light monster, and then it's like it's very complicated. This guy's a negate. You can't target their light monsters with card effects, so I can't target them. This negates one of them prevents me from attacking. I can't attack low. It's actually kind of an annoying deck to play against. Okay, he's gonna Ritual Summon. He's gonna cheat out the Ritual Summon, Tribute 2, and he's got the shit all stuff. Tough stuff. Gains 250, so it doubles its attack. And then also the negate, obviously. Yeah, like I said, this deck is very consistent. It sets up frustrating boards. I realize now, yeah, they're playing it with shit all, which is pretty standard, actually. If this card's sent to the graveyard, card effect, send a shit. This guy drew, I swear, again, I don't know how these people do it. This guy drew like a flawless hand. This guy's playing 60 cards. He opened low, he opened barrier, and he opened the shit all Squamata, which is like insane. That's like everything you need. It's actually like crazy. Like how do you open that well? And if you open low, you don't have to stress about going into like because he opened low and the barrier. He didn't have to like he could search this and not have to worry about searching this. It's actually insane. Okay, let's think this through a little bit. We're gonna start with Shathana. I like Shathana. It allows me, it gives me some versatility plays. We go with that first. This next we're gonna go. I think I'm gonna make the monk with it. That way I could keep special summoning. Yeah, I'm gonna make the monk. I like the monk because now the monk gives us a lot of versatility with the Shathana in graveyard. And I don't know what my opponent's thinking we're playing, but now I can summon this out. Thank God they didn't have a Maxi on top of all of this. That would be horrific. That's like the worst when they go full combo. It's like maxi. That's a tough one. So we'll go with that. We have even more plays, which is nice. We'll go with the Roachka. Activate her effect. We have Crackdown, but unfortunately we can't target his light monsters with card effects. Tough stuff. Again, that sucks, but we can't target his light monsters while he controls low and a light ritual. We can't control. Yeah, I mean, we can't do anything about that. So we'll give him some life points. He'll give us something. The cool thing about this card is no matter what he gives us, it's all good. Because our deck is just full of staples, pretty much. Yeah, and Endymion, that's good. Like I said, it was gonna be good no matter what. Now the tough thing here, honestly, is like straight up, I don't even know what we got. This is one of those situations where I swear to you, I think Wonky Quartet is probably the best bet. Because I'm looking at it like I can't out this. Realistically, I can't target it. So what would I even out this with? I literally cannot target this with any of these cards. I can't do this. This is not. I have to gamble on a trap card. This can't target it. This is gonna get me. It's gonna get me that dude in 2 turns. But like I don't think that's enough. This is not enough. It targets. Wonky Quartet is probably the best card for us to summon here. So I'll summon these two. I'll set it, and I will summon it in attack mode. I probably just want to summon it in. Yeah, I probably just want to summon this in defense. I'll summon Wonky Quartet out. Hopefully we don't get 3 monsters, because that would suck. The cool thing is this is unaffected by card effects, so even if he tries to negate it with the Skull Guardian, it's totally irrelevant. He literally can't negate it, so this might be really our only bet right now. I also don't even have to waste the life points with the Monk of the Tenyi. The cool thing is, too, yeah, so this is going to activate. He took the time to read. I actually kind of respect him for that. 3 monsters? No. Okay, thank God. We'll summon this on his board. The only card we can attack is this. I can attack Crash, but then I take a shitload of life points. I don't think I need to. I think we just set, pass, honestly. Set, pass is probably the best case scenario for us. He's got to get 2 monsters off the top of his deck. Let's hope and pray that it's 2 monsters. Okay, Voiceless Voice. So he's going to be able to destroy cards in our back row. He didn't search this card. Again, he just kind of opened to continue the main phase. Nope. He opened. That's crazy. He did not search that card. He opened it. Yep. Wonky Quartet's going to activate. Hopefully it's 3 monsters. Of course it's not. It is not 3 monsters. So I guess we're losing our board. But honestly, this was our only hope. Like, this legitimately was actually our only hope. We didn't have anything else that we really could have done. That's insane. 60 card deck. He opens low, barrier, and that trap card. He didn't have to search it. That's like... And then on top of that, he has the Seravis. He actually could have used Seravis to negate the Wonky Quartet if he really... But it's so stupid, he didn't even bother to negate it. He's going to activate this. I think this one's a done deal. I don't think we're going to win this one. He's going to add back that trap card, although that's completely irrelevant at this point. Yeah, I think he just got a battle phase, and I think he just wraps it up. We can, of course, use Monk. But it doesn't matter. We'll see what he attacks us with, I guess. Look at this 50 attack. Gotta put it... Might as well, right? I mean, the thing with the low is, like, the low's not going to be attacked. He's got 2 giant light monsters that I have to deal with before I can even think about attacking low. So he can put this with the utmost confidence in attack mode. I literally cannot do anything about it. Alright, so he got rid of our Wonky Quartet. He was better off just leaving it on our board, honestly. It would have blown up and done more damage. I'm going to activate this, hoping that he actually activates the Skull Guardian to negate. That's what I actually hope, because if he negates it with the Skull Guardian, I can activate the next card. Yeah, that's fine. I got so 100. Okay, cool. So we took less damage. Now we activate Shathana. And if he doesn't negate this, yeah, we'll target this. If he does not negate this, then he will negate it. This guy's a little bit of a smart guy here. This is a rare sight. A little bit of an intelligent man here we're dealing with. Or woman, I guess. I don't know who's on there. A little bit of an intelligent player. Alright, so unfortunately he's setting, which is probably that trap card again. Man, this is rough. This deck is another one that's like... There's a lot of decks, unfortunately. Like, if they go first, we just simply lose. And it's the reality of the game. Like, there's nothing I could have done differently. The 2 games that I lost, I can't like look back and be like, yeah, this is what I did wrong. Like, honestly, I think I made the right decisions. I negated the right cards. I made the right plays. The Wonky Quartet got unlucky. It happens. Yeah, we got unlucky on the Wonky Quartet. We didn't attach enough monsters. They didn't attach enough monsters. Now they made an SP. This is like a very unwinnable situation unless we draw something absolutely crazy. That's not it. These guys can't be targeted. Literally cannot be targeted. Alright, we might as well try a little bit Endymion and stuff, because sometimes people let Endymion slip through. They don't know what they're doing. But, okay, yeah, see, this is what I mean. Sometimes they just let things slip through, because they're like, oh, this look good to me. SP, I guess he's going to banish our monsters, yeah. Okay, so unfortunately we lost that one. I mean, when someone opens that well against you, there's very, very little that you can really do. We didn't even like open badly, but I guess we didn't open our hand traps. We're going to lose some of these duels. I mean, we're playing against pretty much meta decks here, so it's going to be a struggle. We're playing a random pile of cards. It's going to happen from time to time. All right, this is what our opponent was playing. Again, to open that well was insane. Like, to open that is such a great open. He opened low plus barrier, plus the one-off trap card. That was his opening. I don't even remember what else was in there, but that was what that's what he opened with. That was insane. That's like such a great opening, especially against our deck with no hand traps, because typically you wouldn't want to open that. Typically you'd want to have call buys and like all this stuff, but no, he literally opened like the perfect hand against us with no. And I think he didn't have any of this stuff. He didn't have triple tactics, call by, nothing. He didn't have any of that. He just happened to open all gas, and we couldn't put down the brakes. Alright, we lost another coin flip. I hope this is not another horrific duel. It's another 60-card deck. 60-card decks are like our Achilles heel. We absolutely get cooked by 60-card decks. You would think they're going to brick. No, they never brick. They actually play better against us. I really don't know how they do it. Like, you just pack a deck full of, like, random shit, and they just, okay, I guess we won. Okay. I'm going to stop talking. That was a phenomenal win. I've never worked so hard in my life. That was a beautiful win. We got another stunning win with our opponent doing virtually nothing. Some legacy tickets, cool. Mountain, simple stuff. Okay, out of curiosity, this is what our opponent was playing. This is the first recorded incident of a 60-card deck actually bricking after packing in 6 different engines. So we've got a Snake Eye engine, doesn't stop there. We've got a Yubel engine, again, it doesn't stop there. Tearlament, Crystal Beast, although technically it's not an engine, but I mean it is kind of. We got the Ishizu cards, technically a Kashtira card, Horus, more Yubel, Sinful Spoils. Wow, I mean absolutely packed full of shit. Packed full of shit. I mean, there's a million ways you could have bricked here. You could have just opened like this, and I don't know, like this, and maybe like this, and that's it. That's a brick. Actually, technically not this, because this retrieves a field spell. But yeah, there's a million ways this deck could have bricked. This is the first time that they actually bricked against us. Okay, let's open a master pack or 2. Let's see what we get here. We really need something outrageously good that we can just like include in the deck. Shooting Bow, Star Bow, XYZ Reborn. Is this good? Target 1 and XYZ. Special summon, attach this card as material. That is amazing with Time Thief, but we really don't play Time Thief like that anymore. But that is really good with Time Thief. Droitron, Delta, Karakuri, Salamangre, Shino Bird. Somebody asked me, like I said, to look at this stuff. Spirit Monsters, Simorg, Sky Battle. Nothing too crazy. I mean, I guess this isn't bad. The Droitron's not a bad engine, actually, now that I think about it, because we have pulled others, and they're very low rarity. Yeah, there's like 2 cards you really need to... There's the Ritual spell, and one of the Ritual monsters. One is an SR, the other one's an Ultra Rare, but like other than that, that's like the entire deck. I guess we don't have Herald of Divine. Another Droitron card. Cool. Steel Swarm. Minstrel's a good card. We've got Purrely Happiness. I will never be able to summon this ever. Maybe. I guess we can look at the Purrely cards. Let's be mature and look at the Purrely cards. Starry Night Blast. Level 7 Dragon. I don't have those. And then Curse Reflection Doll. Yeah, this card is extreme. This should be in the legacy. This is the most legacy ticket card ever. It's one of those like extremely specific counters to a extremely specific situation kind of cards. Like the definition of pack filler. Agave Dragon, a link 4, and then we've got Flamevell Fire Dog. I don't think I can use this. Destroys and impulse my battle, sends a special summon fire monster. from your deck with 200 defense. What the hell am I even going to summon? I mean, this can summon... This was good at one point in Yu-Gi-Oh, but this can summon a lot of random ass cards. What can this even really summon? I guess they could summon all of these, including this big ass monster, Flamebell Commander, which I'm almost sure we have. I think we pulled that on like episode 1. So I probably should check. There's other things that this can summon too, because this can summon fire monsters with 200 less defense. This can also summon all the 0 attack fire monsters, but this can also summon like the Fire Fist and stuff like that. But again, the problem with this is it destroys it by battle. So like that is such, it's so slow. At this point, I don't think that's even remotely good enough to be played. Happiness, I guess we can check. This is good if we ever do play some kind of a water pile deck. And again, that water pile deck is always on the in the back of our minds. There's a lot of good water stuff. So they made water stuff very low rarity, but we just pull such a small fraction of it. Like, we pull a little bit of everything, but not enough of any one thing. Let's go check the Purrely stuff. Okay, let's go check out this Purrely stuff. Well, first, actually, I told somebody I was going to check spirits. Somebody asked me to check spirits. Spirits are a little complicated to check, and I'll tell you why. The reason is because you have spirits and then you have Shino birds, so they're two different groups. Okay, it took me a while. Here it is. I was looking in the wrong section. These are the spirits that we have. We have a lot of different spirits, like I said. We're missing the Shino birds, like the actual Shino birds. So these are the spirits that we have. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. I guess some of the new, we have Tsukiyomi. I used to play that a million years ago. Crane's decent too. The problem is we don't have the spirits that give us like extra normal summons. We don't have the spirits that reveal normal summon a spirit. Like, we don't have those spirits, and those are the spirits you actually need. We have these like random spirits, which aren't bad. Like Hino, this lets you draw a ton, so it's not bad. Crow's not really that great, but Crane is actually kind of good. This is good. And then what else is good? Probably like Tsukiyomi. So we don't really have the ones we really actually need, which is neither the rituals nor the other cards. Yeah, we're missing too many good spirits, so that's not going to work out. Let's go check the Purrely stuff, I guess. Related cards here. Okay, so we have a playset of this, but it's semi-limited, so that doesn't matter. We have Street, we have Memory, Delicious, Memory. Are these all the same things? Oh no, I just have two. And they're two different spots, they're two different rarities. It's limited to one anyway. The Purrely Trap card in this. Here's the problem with this. We literally don't have all of this other stuff that we actually need to play it. So, I don't think it's ever going to happen. We also don't have the Purrely, like the little one. And then we just don't have all of these very difficult to pull in this kind of a challenge, high rarity cards. I mean, yeah, this is the chances of us pulling all of this stuff is slim to none. Like, we are probably never going to pull it. There are some archetypes that we are pretty close to finishing up here, like for example, Magistus and True Draco and a few others that we're just actually kind of close to finishing up. But definitely is not Marincess and Cosmos. Those are like the archetypes that we have actually. It's just the archetypes that the world has given us. It's Cosmos, Marincess, Magistus, and whatever the hell I just said, a True Draco. Those are the archetypes that probably take us into the end game, or some kind of a generic water deck. All right, we won the coin flip. Oh, this hand is not that great, actually. Again, it's not that great. We didn't draw any of our special summons, only 4 normal summons. Technically a soft brick and 3 normal summons. I guess we go with Endymion. Again, I really miss having those monsters that special summon. The ones that if you control Spellcaster, I really actually do miss those cards, but I didn't pull anymore. And we've literally opened probably over 1,000 packs at this point. We just don't pull them. It actually sucks. Okay, yeah, this hand is very rough. We just don't pull them. Like, imagine opening 1,000 packs and they're just commons you just can't seem to get. It's really fun. And then there's ultra rares we have playsets of. So we'll add this. I don't even know what we're really even looking for at this point. Like, probably Gozen Match was the only thing against Kashtira that would even save it. That's just it. Insult to injury. The more stupid ass monsters. I don't even know which one's the worst here. Probably this. We just absolutely lose this duel. It's crazy because this deck has not been breaking recently, but it's just been breaking this duel. These last few duels, there's nothing. I won coin flips, but I just draw like 4 normal summons. And it'll happen from time to time, and it's sad because it's like we're playing stuff like Penguin Squire and Vanquisher and Buzzsaw Shark and Nahata. Like there's literally more special summons inside the deck right now than the bricks that we drew. Like there's like any one of those other cards plus any other card in this hand, we've just had full combo. But now we're about to probably about to lose. Yeah, Reinhardt. Do I even waste my time? I mean, what's my follow-up? This plus this, but they're gonna have Fenrir and Kashtira, Unicorn, and this field spell, and yeah, I'm not gonna stick around. This is just a waste of time. This is like literally I can't do it. My follow-up is another normal summon, and that normal summon is gonna get stopped, and then I lose. Okay, so this coin flip we won again. Hopefully we do not break this time around. That's not bad actually. This is what I'm talking about, like a normal summon and then a special summon, and that's it. No funny shit, no goofy shit. Just like your opponent probably thinks we brick, psych, and then we activate this. They don't seem to have Max C or any respondable card here. Cool. I'll activate this. Obviously, flip face up. This is another question we always go through. Like, what do we go into? Do we go into Photon? Do we go into Adamancipator? Like, it's such a great question. I really don't know. What do you go into in these situations? We usually go into the Galaxy Photon route. Especially the Galaxy Photon route is like extra good right now because we have a Galaxy monster underneath already. Without even having to commit to anything, we have a Galaxy Summoner. So automatically we can negate and destroy by detaching that, which is really cool. So we'll detach this for sure. Hopefully they don't have Imperm or something. Nope. Cool. Hand, yep. Already, that's pretty good. So this gets the protection of having a Galaxy monster. Not this, the next monster. I mean, not this. We have our newly nerfed Destruction Derma. And overall, pretty decent. This is our ideal board. Especially going first, this is our ideal. Even going second, this is kind of our ideal situation. Because we have stuff like Durama and Gravedigger. Stuff that can play into a going second board. It's actually not bad. This is kind of more ideal than usual. Those hands where we have like 4 monsters, it's like, dude, I literally can't do anything with this. Like, what am I going to do with 4 normal summons? The deck doesn't summon enough to be able to warrant that. So we'll summon that. Again, that's not bad. We have 2 Galaxy monsters, 1 Photon monster underneath. Pretty sick. It's playing Dark World. Oof, this is tough. This is tough. Dark World is not an easy matchup. Not just for me, but for anybody, because it always feels kind of like out of control. Because, obviously, oof, that's not good either. Hopefully they target our monster. Please target our monster. Yes, we can't be destroyed by card effects. Wonderful. Wonderful. I don't even have to do anything. Great. So they just wasted a card. They could have popped any card on the field. They targeted a monster that they couldn't destroy. Okay, they have Genta. Okay. Genta will get him the field spell. Actually, screw that. I have this. I was going to use him, but no, I don't even need to. I'm just going to activate this, negate Genta. He doesn't get the field spell. And he gets burned for 2 grand. Perfect. 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 So that Royal Rare Genta gets negated. If he gets banished, though, sometimes they'll open a field spell anyway. Oh, Dark World Dealings. Usually this card is not even that great. I cut this from my deck most of the time. Crackdown. We just lose a Crackdown. They're going to Brow. Oof, Brow is a pretty good card. That'll let him draw. He's looking, honestly, like he's kind of in trouble right now. I kind of want to negate this Brow, but... Because if I negate this Brow, he has to rely on something else. What's the best case scenario? So if I negate this Brow from drawing, he can't activate Graph. Well, his Graph, he can normal summon, activate Graph, or return the monster. Okay, Graph is 27. Can't get over our monster. We also have Destruction, and we also have this for it anyway. So, honestly, I kind of want to negate this. Yeah, I kind of want to just negate this effect. Hopefully they don't have triple tactics. That would suck. So I think I'm just going to negate this. Because he seems like he's kind of dying here with resources. It seems like it's not going great for him. So I'm going to negate that. And then we do have Solemn Warning. So if he does, like, Summon Snow. Okay, actually... During the main phase, you can special summon 1 Ken from your hand or deck in defense position on your opponent's field. Discard a special summon. Doesn't this let him draw 2 cards or something like that? What the fuck does this do? I haven't started playing these yet. Your opponent draws 2 cards, discards 1 card. Okay, now I know. Okay. So we're going to actually Solemn Warning that. We're going to go and Solemn. I'm not even playing this game. I'm going to Solemn Warning that summon. I'm not dealing with that because then it summons on our turn. Triple Tactics Thrust. It happens. Usually I try to play around this card. Shit happens. Triple Tactics. Yeah, I try to play around this, but sometimes this shit happens. We'll see if he tries to take our monster or draw 2 cards. He's probably trying to. Yeah, he's a Dark World player. He always goes draw 2 cards. A Dark World player never does anything but draw 2 cards. I swear, I actually do play around Triple Tactics a lot. He's gonna Fusion Summon. Again, there's nothing I can really do about this. I thought I played my interruptions pretty well. I'm going to banish 2, including the Gen. The Gen sucks for us. I'm going to summon Grapha. That shit's big as hell, but it's fine. He's going to be able to summon some stuff. But we can actually get over this. Oh, I just realized. Alright, I'm going to have to bait this out a little intelligently. Okay, I'm going to bait this out. I have to bait this out with this guy and a main phase. Neither of these are main phase effects right now. So, and a main phase, start a battle phase. Okay, we're going to activate this. Hopefully our opponent chooses to negate it. That's the hope, is that they choose to negate this effect using the Grapha. Because if they do that, then I can just book the field and I'm good. Yes, perfect, perfect. I don't know what he has in his hand, obviously, but whether it's a snow, whether I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, it's, you know, I think it's still fine. It makes him okay. He's going to discard again. This doesn't have an effect. Yeah, perfect. Okay, perfect. All right, so now we'll wait till he declares an attack. Yep, now we activate the Destruction Durama. So book the field. Wonderful. And now I can get over that because it's only 2300 defense. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Fiendish Chain is pretty good. Fiendish Chain is pretty solid. We flip this. I don't know if that's negatively affected in any way by us flipping it face down. So we'll go to battle phase. We'll attack over this Grapha. It's 2300 defense. Cool. He doesn't have a field spell, which is good. Can float into a Grapha. Yeah, he can float into a Grapha, but I do have Fiendish Chain for that Grapha. And then each player discards. I should have set a card. Fuck. Fuck, I should have set. I forgot about that. Fuck. Why didn't I set the stupid ass card? Oh my god. I always forget something stupid. Fuck. Why didn't I set this card? You know what sucks too? I don't think he could have activated that if I didn't have a card. Then each player discards 1 card. Fuck, man. What a stupid ass situation. Alright, so we might as well search too. We'll activate this in battle phase. Or search for Thrasher to hand, yes. And that really actually does suck. That changes so much of the game. Stupid Grapha. And the fact that we lost the Fiendish Chain. Because if I would have set Fiendish Chain, we wouldn't even... What a random ass effect. Snow. I mean, I guess technically it wouldn't have changed. It would have changed a lot. Yeah, because I would have negated this Dugaris that's about to come out. Damn, how could I forget that? To be fair, though, I mean, that is technically my first misplay of this episode. Yeah, now it's done. Damn, bro. Mothman. Tiamaton. Tiamaton. Look at this stupid column lining. It's not doing anything, so I guess we just discard him. Oh, wait. I need this Photon Thrasher. Photon Thrasher just completely outs the Tiamaton. It's like, what a random coincidence here. Well, Photon Thrasher just completely... I mean, this Ceruli completely outs this Photon Thrasher. And he scoops. Wow. What a bailout. What a fucking bailout. That's insane. What a bailout. We deserve to lose that one. That misplay with the Grapha, I deserve to lose that game. Wow, what a bailout. Well, I should have set the Phoenix Chain, then attacked, and then even if he activated the Grapha, the Fusion Grapha into the regular Grapha, I could have just negated one and then destroyed this, the Dugaris, and I would have won that duel. So I definitely deserve to lose that duel, but at the same time, if I just made that play differently, I would have won that duel. Okay, this is what our opponent was playing. They were playing a 50 card. Again, triple. I always play around this card, and somehow I still get screwed over by it. It's like, I don't even know how that happens. But they're playing a 50 card deck. I understand why this guy would play 50. This deck can be very, very dangerous sometimes. But they're playing, honestly, overall, kind of a good build of this. Like, it's not, I can't even look at this and be like, yeah, this is garbage. No, this is actually a good build. Okay, let's open these master packs. Again, I should have... I like making mistakes sometimes, because when I make the mistakes, the next time I never make the same mistake again. Rookie, because it gets like burned into my mind. There's no better teacher in this world than a mistake. There really isn't. Red Familiar, Vision, Hero, Rebirth, Fraction, Silent Burning, a random UR, which is Gate Guardians combined. Phenomenal card. Phenomenal card. I don't know if we can ever use this. Banish the above cards from your hand, field, graveyard. We'll look at this support. We'll look at what we have. But that is obviously a very good card. Whether it's worth building around, I don't know. But it's obviously a very good card. It does have like 3 negates on it, but it's like targeting negates or something like that. That's obviously a very good card. Very, very strong card. Moon. Does this, if this card on the field is destroyed, target one sun. I think we have a sun, dude. Don't we have this? I don't freaking know. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. I don't remember. Another cubic. We got to look at the cubic pile. Our cubic pile just keeps growing. Our cubic pile grows once every 5 episodes. It's not as often as I would like. Super Heavy Samurai, Shell of Chaos, Fluffle Penguin, Appliancer. This pack was not it. Okay, after that insane bailout, we got really lucky. Let's check out the cubic. This is our 3rd copy of this. Cool. Cool. Must be special summon. Saying 3 cubic monsters you control the graveyard can be special summon another way. So this is a little difficult. Summon this way, gain 3,000. Gets a bunch of attacks. Okay, let's go look at related cards. This is our cubic pile. We're missing this guy, which isn't a big deal. But we've got cubic Vigilom. We have 2 cubic Vigiloms. If we had 3, it'd be insane. So we have 2 cubic Vigiloms, 2 of the traps. That's honestly the only stuff I know from this entire archetype. We have Crimson Nova. And we've got this. The starter that we're missing is this. This is their Searcher, the Searcher of the deck. We're missing this. We're missing the Karma, which is unfortunate. Yeah, we're missing some important stuff. We don't have things like Foolish Burial Goods, but honestly, that card is kind of a 1 anyway. I don't know if the deck really uses... I don't know much about cubics as much as I should know, but I know that this is very important, and I know that the one that burns for like 1,000,000... Yeah, this is very important. So I know that this plus Karma are like really, really important cards. The Vigilom is technically not that important for like a cubic build that is pure. Technically, it's not that important. I kind of miss playing this card because it really was such a hero in so many situations for us. But it just doesn't really mesh with our deck anymore. And then let's see, what else did we pull that's half decent? We got another Chaos Shell. I didn't even really peep that. Let's check that. Related cards. This is what we're... Oh, okay. So we have a Thunder, a Sangha, we have Kazijin, and we have Suijin. Why does this one say of the Thunder, but like this one doesn't say of the Wind, and this one doesn't say of the Water? Like this one just has like... This one has like a 4-part name. These guys are just known like that. They don't need the introduction. This guy is like of the Thunder. These guys are just like regular dudes. And then we don't have this. We don't have these little fusions. We have the main, like, gigantic fusion, but we don't have, like, the middle, little fusions. Dark Element isn't really useful unless you pull Gate Guardian or Dark Guardian. So that's a little unfortunate. Arsenal Summoner can search on a flip summon. That's useless. There's other stuff in this archetype that's just, like, randomly missing right now. There's, like, the... Okay, so we've got Dark Element. Yeah, I don't know how to even search the other stuff. How would I even... I guess we go to related cards to this. Okay. Yeah, like this. The Labyrinth Wall... We're missing. We have 1 of this. We're just not even close. Jiraiguma, we have 1 copy of. Yeah, we're just not there with this archetype. We are very, very much not there. We're missing a lot of cards. Way too many. I don't think I can build around this, considering I only have 1 of this, 1 of this. And nothing to summon with this, and definitely we don't have the wall shadow. So we just don't have enough cards even remotely to play that deck. Okay, we lost a coin flip. This hand, again, it's just like, we like the hands where we have a lot more spells and trap cards. I don't know why this happens. Sometimes we go on these like runs where we just draw these shitty hands. Like we'll go like 3 episodes straight where we just draw insane hands, and then we'll just draw hands like this for like half an episode, and then we go back to drawing great hands again. I don't know how it happens, but this hand's obviously shit because we have Buzzsaw Shark, we have the 1 brick for summon off the Buzzsaw Shark, we have Endymion, Shithana, and Photon Thrasher. We have these 2 cards conflict. This is a brick, soft brick, of course. And then Endymion is another normal summon. So we have a normal summon, a normal summon, a normal summon, a special summon, and a special summon, but 2 conflicting special summons. Meanwhile, our opponent's playing Yubel, and they go first, which usually means we're losing. The only thing that what do we even have to out this? So we would have to out the Nightmare Pain, and then all of their monsters can be destroyed by battle. So we would need to summon out the Nightmare Pain. Then we have to out all of the monsters that can't be destroyed by battle with card effects. Now this guy didn't seem to do too much. He's not done yet, and he can still summon from the extra deck the Fusion Link 0. Technically, they can summon that from the extra deck anytime they want to. So they're not done, so they could keep going here. But like I said, this is just our backer removal is actually not even limited anymore, because now we can just use her, the Nibiru's little sister, and then we just pop this thing, and we just pop the Nightmare Pain. We're in good hands. The problem is, okay, we pop the Nightmare Pain, then what? Then we have to destroy a bunch of monsters that can't be destroyed by battle. And here we have the Nightmare Pain. This turns off our monster effect. Well, it doesn't, but it like changes one of our monster effects to benefit him. Kind of like the Dark World card. This is another kind of design thing that they're going with recently. This is another replace one of our monster effects with his monster effects type of situations. But he's going to tribute it anyway. Okay, fair enough. Let's see. Not a monster. It's a monster. 6 monsters. More of our deck is spell and trap cards than monsters. We draw 6. This is not even the first time in the episode. It's actually like kind of horrifying. Yeah, like there's not much that I can really do here. This is dead. This is useless. This isn't useless, but you can just replace it with any other cards. Basically useless. I guess we start by special summoning this. See what he does. I mean, this is, like I said, this is just a really crappy situation. Okay, fair enough. He'll activate that. We'll summon this out. Yeah, it's in a crazy, weird way. In a crazy, weird way, I swear to you, I think this is like one of the better plays that we could possibly make. But it's not even a good play, because the problem with this deck is, like, if I destroy his board, it benefits him anyway. Like, it doesn't matter really what I do here. I would just destroy his board, and I'd be helping him. This doesn't do anything. This doesn't do anything. This doesn't do anything. None of these do anything. Not one of these cards actually help me in any way. Technically, this can take one of these, so that's not terrible, but he can just replace my effect with his effect anyway. I guess we might as well activate this. Target itself. Maybe we can get rid of this Nightmare Pain, but again, we have to destroy monsters. He's going to tribute that. He's going to make his effect. Yeah, this hand sucks. I literally can't win. I cannot win this duel. Not with this hand. Our extra deck doesn't do anything. We drew all monsters, so I literally cannot do anything about this. Alright, we lost a coin flip, but our opponent actually chose for us to go first, which happens from time to time. It usually means they're playing Tenpai or Ancient Gears or something of that sort, which means Gozen Match is probably useless, but I'll take a useless Gozen Match, honestly. I'll take it. Better than having another monster I can't summon. And now we summon out Endymion. This, again, is not a bad hand. We've got, even if it is Tenpai, we've got 2 usable cards if it is Tenpai. We'll go with this and this little loop. This loop is the reason we ever got the diamond, honestly. It's definitely the reason we ever got the diamond. We'll activate. Pop draw. That's not bad. I mean, if he's not playing Tenpai, then we're going to want to keep Gozen Match. If he is playing Tenpai, then Gozen Match is useless. Our best bet, yeah. Because honestly, if he's playing a going second deck, because he let us go first. So realistically, if he's playing a going second deck, then we probably won't have a follow-up anyway. Plus we have the Decisive Battle. I'm not sure that he's playing Tenpai, and this is used during his turn. This is not used during his turn, so I probably would just put this back, and if he's not playing Tenpai, it's pretty beneficial to us. So we'll go here with the Photon Galaxy. Some that out. Activate. Detach this. Search. Yes, sir. And that's it. That's it. That's all she wrote. We'll set everything. We have some protection for destruction in case they do have Harpy's Feather Duster, our arch nemesis. Goes in, like I said, there's a chance sometimes they go into like they make a weird play. They'll go into like a Magnamut or something. Maybe I should have baited to get a Magnamut out there. I should have somehow gotten a lighter dart. Actually, there is a light in my graveyard, so he could have technically summoned Magnamut anyway. Yeah, if I had a Magnamut, he could have put it there if he really wanted to. The Magnamut would have been great, because then I could have Gozen to get Magnamut, locked him in at a horrifying interest rate. He wouldn't have been able to do anything. So we'll hit him with this, and honestly, not like terrible. Again, it depends on what he's playing. Sometimes people are weird. Sometimes they'll be like, there's been Dark Magician players that have like let us go first, and then they're just playing like standard Dark Magician. We saw this coming. We saw this coming. Yeah, we don't have any response other than this. Wait, what happened? Oh, that scared the shit out of me. I was like, what did I do wrong this time? Alright, so we got the protection. We saw that coming. We play around it. This is where he activates Heavy Storm. And then we just... Or Lightning Vortex. This is where he's reading right now. He's like, what happened? Alright, we saw that coming. Wonderful. He didn't open... Okay, what do I do actually here? What do I do? So I can actually hit him with... Fiendish Chain is not bad, because then it prevents attacks also. But I can also just... no. I'm going to Fiendish Chain. The reason I'm going to Fiendish Chain is because I'm trying to play around the tactics. Tactics, thrust, all that dumb shit. I'm trying to play around that. I am definitely trying to play around all that shit. That shit has hurt us too many times. I've learned my lesson. They can be playing one triple tactics thrust, and it'll still hurt us. Oh, this thing. The good thing is this is special summoned. This one is going to be special summoned. And the positive thing about that is because it's special summoned, I can also just activate this to destroy it in hand, but I don't want to do that. Because it's special summoned, I can use Lost Wind on it. Great. And Lost Wind can even be activated in the damage step, which is great. So we'll put Chaining on. Okay, we'll see what he attacks with first. This can't even attack, so this can only attack. He's going to attack. Do we wait for a damage step or whatever it is whenever he activates his effect? I think we do. I think we do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Damage step, battle step right now. Damage step, he's going to activate his effect, and I will be activating my effect. Perfect. He's going to activate that. Cool. I'm going to be activating Lost Wind, and I'm going to be negating his effect. So he's going to go to 0, and he's going to be negated. Unless he's got something crazy in hand. So he's going to take 3 grand. Or no, it cuts in half, not 3 grand. But a lot. He's going to be taking a sizable amount. He's not taking nothing. This is still negated. I don't even know why he's bothering to do this. It's literally negated. Technically, I could have negate and destroyed that, but I'm not going to. He's negated. I don't think he realizes what's going on. He's asleep at the wheel. Yeah, we'll leave the chaining on. When he exits the battle phase, then I'll search. Because, again, I'm trying to play around. Again, this is negated. This is like, this guy's like... He refuses to believe what happened here. These are 2 permanent negates, so... Yeah, both of these are permanent. Lost Wind and that. Oh, this we didn't want to see. But that's fine. This is why I saved the negate of this number 90. This is why I saved it. Because if he summons a monster... He summons the green when he activates the effect. I can negate and destroy it. So, I just like... Yeah, or this. I can negate and destroy that. Typically, this would be dangerous if I wasn't ready for it. So he's going to activate this effect. No, I have nothing. We're still in battle phase. Yep, he's going to tribute. Cool. We're going to activate this effect. Yep, negate the monster effect. I will detach this because I don't have to detach the other one right now. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, this goes and match is useless. Listen, it's useless, it's useless. It's... like I said, he could have been playing something else. He could have had a Bestial Magnum. It could... a lot of different things could have happened. So before he exits this battle phase, I'm going to definitely activate this to search because I do not want to activate it in his main phase too. Actually, no, I'll just activate it in the end phase. Why am I even stressing about this? Main phase 2. He can go into Heradic. Oh shit. Quick, quick, quick before he Heretics. Please, before he Heretics. Actually, if he goes to Heradic, I can use this to negate it anyway, so I don't care. He's not going to Heradic on my turn. Yeah. Wow, I didn't expect Biden. Yeah, I guess he can special summon one. That's fine. And I can activate Lost Wind. Yeah, I was just about to say that. I can activate Lost Wind because he summoned a monster from his extra deck. And Lost Wind is fabulous against his deck, like really good, because it's one of the only like interactions. It's crazy because we have Fiendish Chain and we have Lost Wind, 2 cards that can activate and damage stuff. I already negated that. I don't have to stress about it. Yeah, Lost Wind and Fiendish Chain are 2 cards that activate in the damage step against the deck that plays in the damage step, and that's their advantage, but we benefit from it. He can go into Biden. I'm going to activate things before I even get to the battle phase, so I'm not too stressed. He didn't declare 3 attacks. Yeah, he did not. Change all monsters to attack. I mean, okay. He's not in battle phase. That's cool. Whatever. Yeah, end of main. We'll wait till he's in the end. Okay, cool. Now we activate it. Activate the search. I think we can go with... what do we go with here? We don't have the graveyard one. We do have, I think we go with this Advancer, because I can't even special summon anything back right now, because I don't have any Photons in grave. I guess we just, yeah, Photon Advancer to hand, yes. Grab Photon Advancer, he's decent, he can attack. And then we have, we have Lost Wind to use on the Bident, or whatever the hell this guy's name is. Okay, so now we special summon this dude out. Cool. This doesn't let me activate effects in the battle phase, so I have to do this now. So I'll activate the Lost Wind right now. That'll cut it in half. Wonderful. That gets banished, unfortunately, forever. So we'll go to battle phase. We'll attack twice. So we'll attack over this, and then we'll attack with our Photon Thrasher. Do some more quick damage. Main phase 2. So there's been only 2 attacks, so he doesn't get to bring anything crazy back. Let me just go to end phase here. That's not too bad. We do have the Needle Sealing, which can come up for sure. Needle Sealing plus a negate is not bad. Is not bad. See, this is much more of a back and forth game than if we were playing against Snake Eye. Like, if we had been playing against Snake Eye, we probably just would have... if we lost a coin flip to Snake Eye, we would have just lost already. Yubel, we would have just lost already. But like this deck actually, we have some really good like match. I don't want to say like an amazing matchup, but we have a half decent matchup against this deck. Like, it's not always a loss. They can win the coin flip and we still win. Like, we can still sometimes win. Like, this has been a back and forth duel, which I actually kind of like. Whereas again, if this guy won the coin flip, if he was playing Snake Eye, we wouldn't even be here right now. We would be on the next game, or we'd be complaining about Snake Eye in some way. Okay, he's going to activate the special summon. One of the low fire ones. Okay, that's... I can just negate and destroy that. Okay, I hope that he does not have... I hope that he doesn't have a triple tactics, but it's fine. I'm going to activate this negate and destroy, and hopefully he does not have a triple tactics. If he doesn't have a triple tactics, then we get to negate and destroy this. And that is pretty awesome. You gotta just hope he doesn't have a thrust or a talents or a tactics or anything like that, because then we win if he doesn't have that stuff. And I totally forgot, we still have this. We haven't even used it the second time around. Alright, end phase. Okay, wonderful. So end phase, we'll activate this, and that should be game now. See, this is just much more... He has an Ash Maxi. Now you activate... I guess he drew it for turn. He probably drew it for turn. Let me not make fun of him. Let me not make fun of him. This has been a nice, fun, back and forth duel. There's no reason to make fun of the good guy. To hand, yes. To hand, for sure. And now we I think we just go to battle phase here. I think we just Tin Goldfish and Galaxy Summoner. Insane. Okay. Yeah, wow. This is what I'm talking about. Like, literally, that was more of a fair matchup than Snake Eye or Yubel. Like, at first when that deck came out, we had some really, really bad games against it where they would just open Harpy's Feather Duster and we would lose and we were like, oh, this is so unfair. But now that I've, like, played against this deck, I swear to you, this is the best deck in the game right now. In some way, somehow, I would, like, it's just a better matchup for us. Okay, this is what our opponent's playing. Again, it's a pretty standard version of this deck. Like, there's nothing except for the fact that there's one side frame and not two, and there's a Fenrir instead of a second side frame. Other than that, this is pretty standard. Like, this is not, like, this, you could easily see this deck in Master 1, and I wouldn't even be shocked. Okay, let's open up some more Master Packs. Hopefully to more Tenpai. The other thing I like about Tenpai is, like, let's say we do lose. We lose pretty quick. Like, it's not, you know, it's not dragged out. Trojan Gladiator Beast, Silent Grave. This is a decent card. Discard a card. Effects in the graveyard negated. It's actually a really good card. Might be worth playing. Dark Contract, Spellbook Eternity, and Endwave. Yeah, this card is decent. It's basically like an Abyss Dweller, but you discard a card from your hand, which we typically don't sit on cards in hand. But we've already sat on cards for Forbidden Droplets. That's the other thing. I might have to add another Forbidden Droplets. I pulled another Forbidden Droplets, I believe, last episode, and I just never added it because I didn't know what to add. But another Forbidden Droplets wouldn't be a bad idea. Forbidden Droplets is absolutely a sick card, and we usually have some, like, random continuous card that's, like, sitting on the field that we can just send away and just helps us win. Helps us win duels. Let's see what else we get here. Prophecy cards, a Spellbook card. Is this usable in any way? No, probably not. A branded card that no one's ever read. Armed Dragon Thunder, Evil Twin Presence, Sea Koala, Lady of the White, Lady in White, a Blaze Accelerator, just regular. Super rare is Dirge of the Dragons. We have this card Royal Rare, and now we have it common, and this card has never been usable for us. Okay, we lost the coin flip. We'll see what they're playing. We'll see what they're playing. They made us go second. You can't make this shit up. Yeah, we're going to ash that. Right? We're going to ash that? No. No, you ash the Ancient Gear. Actually, I'm going to ash this. I was going to say you ash the Ancient Gear. Like, if I know this deck. Typically, you want to ash the Dark Golem. But here's the situation. I can't out that big-ass Dark Golem. So I kind of just want to out this. But then again, yeah, I'm going to have trouble with outing the Dark Golem. Why is he going first? Why? I don't even know what's going on. You know what, actually? Nah, the smart thing is to out that Golem. Because then if he's got another way to get to this Golem, actually, if he wasted his normal summon, he doesn't have it out. This is probably the right time to do it. Because the thing is, I don't want him to... He has Call by anyway. No, he has Call by anyway. Okay. This is, funny enough, this is the second time that we've played against Ancient Gear in this challenge. This is the second time we played against them, and both times they made us go first. I don't know if they got the memo. This is definitely not a going first deck. This is a super going second deck. But there are going first combos that you can do with this deck that can end on like a Barone and stuff like that. It's actually pretty decent, but I mean, we'll see if he does it, but there definitely are very good going first combos with this deck, especially in Master Duel. This deck, you know, to those of you that don't know, Ancient Gear is better in Master Duel than it is in the TCG or the OCG. This is the best platform actually to play Ancient Gears. The only like drawback is that if somebody plays some annoying floodgate, you literally can't. Like right now, for example, if I had opened There Can Be Only One and I had gone first and just said it, I probably would have won this duel almost no matter what. Like, unless he opened back row, we probably almost 100% of the time would have won this duel just by playing that. But right now, he's kind of going off. Again, I'll see. I'm kind of curious as to what he's going to do. Because this deck can technically go first. You can end on not Sargass, but technically, yes, Sargass. And what's his name? Therion King Regulus. You can end on a Therion King Regulus, Appaloosa. You can end on a lot. You can end on even more than that. Therion King Regulus, Appaloosa, and a Baron. But it just depends on how many bricks you're willing to play in your main deck in order to do that. But at the very least, you can definitely end on Therion King Regulus. But again, like that's not 100%, this deck would have been better off going second. It's a going second deck. Like, yeah, against our deck, this might, like, one of these goofy end boards might actually be enough. But against like a real deck, like to have the gall to go first with Ancient Gears, I mean, come on, man. He's gonna summon this back. Ancient Gear Golem. He's gonna special summon another one since he ignoring summoning conditions. The other one he sent for the cost of this. So he can, like, for example, he can make a rank 8. Oh, never mind. This guy's just doing his own thing. Sprite Elf. Wow. Now I'm just intrigued. In that situation, he actually could have summoned Ancient Gear Golem. He could have made a rank 8 and then a rank 4 and then search Therion King Regulus. But he's going to go IP into, I imagine, something. Baguska. Man, this has been odd. This has been odd. This is not the end board I would have assumed. Like, let's look at this objectively. Was this worth going first for? Like, look at this end board. I forgot I still play Forbidden Chalice. I thought I cut it. Alright, yeah, I thought I cut that card. I'm going to set this. Activate Penguin Score. Like, I'm in shock right now. Like, this was absolutely not worth going Maxi. Alright. That's probably honestly, that's probably the best card that he actually has. It legitimately is probably the best card that he's got. Crazy. Okay, we're going to summon this in defense. Unfortunately, and we'll change the level. Unfortunately, we're under Max C against Ancient Gear that went first. He's gonna... I'm not gonna bother to negate this. I'm gonna negate whatever comes out afterwards. Sprite Elf. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I would have to look back at this combo, but from what I can tell, this is actually a 1-card combo too. I think this is a 1-card plus a discard sort of a combo. It's gonna go SP Little Knight. SP Little Knight is, like, really good at playing around Forbidden Chalice. Yeah, he's going to negate that. I can negate this, but then he can just chain it and then banish, like, a monster and then my monster anyway. So he ends up banishing more of my monsters. That sucks for us. Okay, so we're going to set and pass. Again, it sucks that this is the situation, but... like, why you would go first with this deck, I really don't even know. Because, like, looking back... oh my god. You might as well. Like, they have everything. They had Max C to follow up with. I guess this is the only card I can target since these are pointing to it. They had Max C to follow up with. Harpy's Feather Duster. This shit is insane. They went first, they don't brick. No, I think we just lose. No, he's gonna... yep, tribute to draw. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this was not... like, objectively, this was not worth... this was not worth going first for. Because what does he end on? With without me having any interruptions, his end board is IP Masquerena, Baguska, and a Sprite Elf. Like, that's the end board, assuming I don't have anything else. I was going to activate this to pop a card, probably this. Now he can summon a monster. He's locked into Ancient Gears, summon a token, summon another monster. At this point, I'm just here for curiosity. This is like, now he's going to be able to search. We lost this duel like 100%. We lost because all he has to do is just search the trap card and we lose this duel. Because he can just summon a fusion monster that attacks 3 times that does piercing. As long as he summons that, we basically lose. He's going to discard another catapult. Yep, he's going to activate that. Place it from his hand. All he has to do is activate this, banish some cards in graveyard. Yep, we do control a monster. This guy honestly is a good player though. I can't even say anything. He's actually a good player because he does smart things. He waits till he activates it in the battle phase. All these monsters aren't affected by monster effects anyway, but he waited till the battle phase. Like, he made really smart plays actually. Overall, this has been just like really impressive. Again, despite being impressive, I still don't know why he went first. It was a very lackluster going first board, but still, it's like kind of impressive. Okay, let's look at this deck. It's probably the most interesting deck profile deck. Maybe he clicked going first by accident. I mean, I think he had to. Either that, or he's got to be like testing for a regional or something. Like, you look at this deck. He's got a board breaker. This card you can't set in Ancient Gear, so it might as well be a board breaker. So you've got 5 cards that are just intended just to break boards. So you've got those cards you literally can't use going first. You've got Call By and stuff. It's like a mix between a going first and a going second deck. Overall, it wasn't like bad. Like the end board, I think, was very underwhelming. He actually isn't even playing the Sargass or anything like that. His end board, I guess, was just intended to be Baguska plus, yeah, Baguska, Sprite Elf, and IP. That was supposed to be the end board. Again, against like a regular duelist, that would have sucked. His regular duelists have, you know, mass removal and hand traps and stuff like that. I still don't know why he decided to go first. Here we've got quite a hand. This is the kind of hand we usually want. It's a good hand. We'll activate this. Yeah, it's a handy hand. Really good hand. Activate. This is about as good as it gets. This is my ideal hand. This is my ideal hand. 2 monsters. One is a special summon, one is not. And then 3 spells and trap cards. That's like the best hand you could possibly ask for. And then your opponent not having hand traps, another thing you could always hope for. We activate Pop. Eternal Galaxy. Obviously, that's getting tossed right back home. I think that is getting... Yeah, I don't think I can extend further than this. So I just go back home. I'll search it for free, thank you. Although I could have kept that to guarantee myself, you know, not getting impermed here. But we'll see if he's got anything. I mean, he would have impermed by now. If he had imperm, I think. Actually, no. I made a little misplay there. Definitely detaching that. Searching the card we just put back into our deck. I think we just set everything in pass. It's not bad. So we have follow-up. We have 4 interruptions. And Eternal Galaxy to rank ourselves up. Cool. Cool. Good stuff. So we'll get our free rank up. Hit him with this. He still hasn't maxed us, like that incredible Ancient Gear player, one of the greatest Ancient Gear players I probably have ever seen on the internet or on Master Duel. We'll go with this. Honestly, again, it just depends. With Goes in Match, it really depends on what deck he's playing, but that could be very, very useful. If he's playing like Horse or something, that's an awesome card. If he's playing one of those like pile decks, which he's got a 50 card deck, he could be, if he's playing a pile deck, this is very good, because you're just summoning a ton of different shit like this. That's like exactly what we want to see. That's exactly what we want to see, actually. It's okay. Okay, fair enough. Because we can get him Goes in Match plus Fiendish Chain against Kashtira is a pretty sick combo. Yeah, there's not much I can do there. Oh, Kashtira, you know they're getting to a Kashtira Unicorn. And a Fenrir. And a Macrocosmos is like whatever. I hope he takes that. But that is like, out of a 50 card deck, those are pretty good reveals off that pot. It's a pretty good reveal. Okay, he's going to add Fenrir. Off the Fenrir, we have the Solemn Warning to stop the Fenrir. But he can just bring it back anyway. Yeah, he literally can just bring it back. I have no... If your opponent activates a spell card... Yeah, if I negate this, he could just... I'm going to save this because he could just... Yeah, it'd be pointless. Anyway, and for Goes in Match, I'll just save Goes in Match. Yeah, this I'm definitely going to Fiendish Chain. For sure, I'm going to Fiendish Chain this. Because the other plays don't make sense. If I use Solemn Warning, he could just summon it back and then just use the same effects. They're all condition effects. They're not on summon effects anyway. If he summons something else, I just Goes in that, and then that shit gets sent to graveyard. Oh. Ooh, I didn't see that coming. I definitely didn't see fucking Lilith coming. I would have Goes in Matched. See, this is something we can Solemn Warning. This gets him the trap cards and shit. I think this is the card that we Solemn Warning. I'm not trying to deal with this. Then he tributes this, and then he can set any trap card in the game into his back. I'm not trying to deal with that. I'm definitely not trying to deal with that. I'm not going to activate Goes in Match unless I really, really actually need to. because that would be dumb. So we're going to go with this. We're probably going to search... Honestly, probably Photon Advancer, because I don't have anything in the graveyard. So I'll just add that, and then I have this guy. We have a special and a normal here, which isn't too bad. Plus we have this Fenrir that can't attack anything. He can activate it, but I mean, it can't do anything. And Gozen, I'm not touching Gozen until I need to. Another Fiendish Chain is actually phenomenal. This lockdown right here is really good with Fiendish Chain. So we'll summon that out. And we'll summon Zorora out. We'll summon this out. See if we can summon back Kashtira Preparations. Okay, that's fine. We'll activate this to equip to itself. We'll equip... honestly, this girl's pretty good right now. Because then we can special summon and then we can pop something. Yeah, I think we could just pop this to take out his follow-up. We could also pop this. This card's really good too. I guess we just go with this. And then we'll activate him to grab something. We'll grab out Endymion. Because I was going to go... Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. We'll activate this to pop itself. And pop the Kashtira Birth. I want to remove his follow-up because Kashtira Birth is really good. Now we can actually go into... Damn, we can go into Berserker, or we can go into Negate Spells and Traps. Negate Spells and Traps is pretty good. Berserker is also pretty good. I don't think there's anything that we can do to win here, like, instantly. Negate Spells and Traps and Monsters, I think that's pretty good. This is decent, but it banishes the monster. It doesn't really... It doesn't destroy it. And banishing is useless against them right now anyway. I think this is the way to go. Unless we want to use this to grab this as material. And then they don't have anything in the graveyard. But honestly, I think that this is... The Dragite's probably the right play here. Go with these two. Yeah, Dragite's pretty decent. So we'll go Dragite. We have another follow-up with another Fiendish Chain, so... It's not too bad. Just hit him with the battle phase. We go play it safe. Just attack with this. I don't think they've got any like crazy cards, so we'll get rid of that. Fiendish Chain will fall off. We got another cool attack here. Another attack. Goes in, we still have, and we have Fiendish Chain. And we have 2 negates. Wonderful. I don't even know what this is. This is probably got to be like a triple tactics or... like a call by or something. It's got to be something of that sort. It's probably triple tactics. Did I activate anything? Yeah, I think I negated a monster effect, didn't I? No, I didn't actually negate a monster effect. So it could very well be triple tactics, talents, thrust, whatever, that combination of cards. Lair of Darkness. Honestly, what am I afraid of here? I'm afraid of him having a virus. If he has a virus and I let this resolve, it really screws me over. So I think I have to activate this Risen. Yeah, if he turns everything dark, and then if he has a virus, we're just absolutely cooked. We definitely do not want that to resolve. If he has any card that tributes for cost, I literally cannot respond because the tribute is the cost. Kashtira Birth. It's a good thing we have another Fiendish Chain. Good thing we have another Fiendish Chain. Literally, good thing we have another Fiendish Chain. I went through the trouble of popping that, but he's better than I am. So he can get his Fenrir back, and if he activates Fenrir, we just Fiendish Chain. Or goes in Fiendish Chain. They both kind of lock this situation up. The only thing that sucks is this activates, but this doesn't really matter. He can look in our hand, but we have no hand anyway. We can do that, or we can activate this. Either one works. I think I'm just going to go with the Fiendish Chain, because I just think it's safer. Yeah, I just think it's safer. So we'll just go with that. Negate his effect. Prevent him from attacking ever again. And he scoops. Cool. Cool. That was actually really good. That was actually really, really excellent. That was good. I like winning against those decks. I like winning against those decks. 1 legacy ticket. Okay, we've been splitting a lot of wins today. So we win one, we lose one. But this is what our opponent was playing. They were playing Lair of Darkness with Kashtira. These people can squeeze Kashtira into anything. Now, he's playing a 50-card deck. He revealed off the pot of prosperity this plus this. which is kind of insane. Plus, he opened this, which is like, there's a lot of lucky stuff going on there. He's got Lilith. He's got, yeah, it's just, I think he's just playing this literally just for big monsters. Like, I don't think there's even really any synergy other than the fact that in his mind, it's like, it's big, I want to play it. Share the Pain, okay. Lair of Darkness. I don't even know why you would play this. If you've ever, this is the eroded version of this card is horrific. It actually is terrible. It would have been good against us because we don't benefit from destroying cards in our deck. But like, if you play this against, like, if you play this, your opponent is playing like Tearlaments, you just lose. You literally just lose on your opponent's turn. Deck Devastation, okay. Eradicator. These are decent. These two are decent, but I honestly don't even know why you would play this. And then we've got Ballista Squad, Macrocosmos. This guy opened legitimately insane. Like, all things considered, the fact that he opened so many Cashiers was really lucky. Okay, after splitting games all day, hopefully we pull something good. We win when we lose when we win when we lose when. We did rank up today, which is positive, but it's been tough. It's been tough because, like I said, I win when I lose when it happens. A Morphtronic Veil. I actually have not been pulling Morphtronic recently. Mystic Swordsman. I used to love this card when I was a kid. I always thought it looked really cool. Gravity Warrior. I've never even read this. Okay, that's not even like that great. It's not. No wonder it's a common. Gold Gadget's pretty decent. Heavy Forward's pretty decent. Cosmo and the Draco General. So we have a playset of this guy officially. Damn, we just got support for like all of our old archetypes here. So we've got Gold Gadget, which also can work with this deck right here, the Infinite Track deck, which we do have stuff for that deck. Cosmos. I don't know if this Cosmo Light Sword is good. This card's not like horrific, but it's not good either. It's basically for the little Cosmo monsters. It's like for these things. The problem is, it like how much attack does it give you? It's not awful. It gives you 500 to attack some monsters piercing. Like, it's not terrible, and you can add it back. It's not the worst card in the world. And then we've got our third copy of the Draco General, which you can... Okay, so they can't target... Okay. It basically protects the other True Draco cards, and then if it leaves the field, for someone True King or True Draco monster in your deck in defense position. Okay, again, it's not terrible. The third copy of this is decent if we're ever going in this direction. Cosmo. We literally talked about this earlier. It's actually crazy. Let's go open another one. They literally, those are, I was saying, like, those are the decks that'll take us to the end game, and then we pull 3 cards from all of those decks. That's actually kind of crazy. So I guess we're just hoping for more True Draco. Well, we need the True Draco spells. That's what we actually need until that deck is playable. Another Mech Knight with decent stats. Mech Knight's another one that could possibly take us to the end game, but going second right now in the game is really tough. This would be good if we were playing in an Xseed era, but we are not. Spiral Big Red's a good card. It's like Monster Reborn for Spiral monsters. Actually, it's like Premature Burial for Spiral monsters. Actually better. You don't pay life points, and it can't be destroyed by battle. Like, there's no drawback to this card. You just summon a Spiral monster, and it can't be destroyed by battle. And the card has 6 wheels. It's just a cool overall card. A Virgil, Cyber Switch, Edgem Scythe, can't use that. Let's see what these super rares and above are. We've got 2 level 7s. This card's not bad, but I have no way to summon that whatsoever. Phantom of Silent Boots, our second copy. You can't hear this guy's footsteps whatsoever. 2 copies of this. We gotta go check out the Phantom Knight pile. That's another one that, like, in the background might be brewing and we don't even think about it. Okay, let's open some legacy tickets. We have 10 legacy tickets. We actually got 10 this time. Wonderful. Hopefully next time we get a little more. The only thing we really actually want at this point, I don't even know, like Stealth Kraken and Barrier Statues. Berserk Gorilla. I love that card. Obviously not good, but I like him. I think he's a cool card. Berserk Gorilla. I used to use him. Mind Trust, Korra, the Turtle of Illusion. That's just not good at all. Mind Trust. I don't think I can use that. Those are just... That's the problem with the legacy. There's so many... There actually are good cards, like Compulsory Evacuation Device and stuff like that. But there's also, like Torrential. Is Torrential in here? No, I don't think Torrential's in here. But there's a lot of good cards here. There's another one of those, like, specific thing cards. Small Piece, Big Piece, Golem. Those cards aren't good. What's good in here? There's actually a lot of commons and rares, too, that are actually good. You just got to look through it. Book of Life's not bad if we just pull more psychic support. If we pull more zombie cards, it gets better and better. The problem with that card is that it has to kind of, like, you kind of have to go second. You got to hope your opponent hand traps you, because you have to banish your opponent's card. Descoal, if we ever go the burn route. Because we're bringing out those Descoalas. I don't think we have enough burn cards to even play a burn. Oof. Look at that. I almost went blind. All right, let's see what this is. We've got... That's not bad. Oh my god. Wow. What a random ass card. You know what's crazy? We have title. We actually have title. Title. I keep saying title. No, title. We actually have title. You can discard this card and one dragon or water, special summon one title. We literally have it. It's insane. We have it. Now we have a royal rare to search. That's a crazy pull. And then we've got Tyrant's Throws. This is our second copy of this card. This could have been the Stealth Kraken we've been begging for. This card's not bad. Activate by attributing 2 normal monsters, except tokens. Neither player can normal or special summon effect monsters. See, when we had 1, there was no shot of us playing this. But now we have 2. That's really not bad. Like, that beats a lot of people. But you have to build a deck around this. You have to build a deck that can summon 2 normal monsters that aren't tokens. We have played a normal monster mash deck, but the goal was always to like summon Avermax and like it was like our goal before was like Avermax with what's his name? Avermax Time Thief. That was like our end goal, but this is actually technically speaking, this is a better end goal than Avermax. Yeah, this is definitely better. This is better than Avermax Time Thief because your opponent literally can't play. You can't normal summon or special summon affected monsters. Every single deck in the game uses it except for like what, like maybe the plant deck that uses the Loci, Sun Avalon, like that's it. Like that, maybe that. Primite's not in the game yet. Maybe Dark Magician and Blue Eyes, but typically they summon the other cards first, then the Dark Magician and the Blue Eyes. But yeah, this to have 2 of this and to be able to build around it's pretty crazy. This is crazy too because this legitimizes our like water direct. I didn't even realize this is a level 4. I completely forgot this is a level 4. I thought these were like lower levels because they're like little guys, but no, this is actually level 4. This is another card that like legitimizes that water pile. It just continues to. Maybe we do play the water pile because we can mix that with Marincess. We can mix that with. What else can we mix it with? Other shit. The scheme. We're not scheming. The McDonald's card. No, it legitimizes that water pile furthermore because we just keep pulling decent water stuff. I gotta really look at this water stuff. Chimera, Flying Mythical Beast, Deep Sea Warrior, Chimera. I don't think I can use that, but I mean, I can't even say it's nice to see. I see it, and that's all I can really say. Power Giant, Reese. It's just like a normal name. Can't be destroyed by battle with level 4 or higher. It's not even an ice barrier. Look at this, like cosplaying. It's not even an ice barrier card. It's like pretending to be an ice barrier card. Dude, you're a Yu-Gi-Oh card. You could have been whatever you wanted. You could have been an ice barrier card. Why'd you have to be an ice mistress? Who the hell is this? More cosplay. What is this? This specific ass card. This specific ass card. And Synthesis Spell, which is Lycanthrope, I think. Or, yeah, Lycanthrope. Yeah, this specific ass card. You gotta read this. You can't make up how bad this card is, honestly. It's kind of a disaster. Yeah, these are pretty good pulls. First of all, we got the Stream, which is pretty good. Tyrant's Throws, which again might be worth building around, and of course we've got some of these other goofy cards. Okay, so first things first, we got to look at these. We got to look at related cards. We do have a lot of these. Yeah, we have a lot. Okay, we have Ancient Cloak. We have 1 Ancient Cloak, 2 boots. What is this? Gloves, Ragged Gloves. Yeah, we have Ragged Gloves. We have 2 of the Torn Scales. Okay, that's not bad. We have, this one's not really used, but we have Fragile Armor. We also have the Raider's Wing, which is a free summon. We also have Break Sword, and we have the level 2. We don't have the Raider's Knight. We don't have this dude, which is important. We have multiple of the rank ups, multiple different rank ups. We also, ooh, I just remembered, we have the monster, the XYZ monster to rank up into, but unfortunately we don't have the middle one that you need to rank up for the Rebellion Dragon. We don't have this. This would have been insane. This is actually a card. This would have been better than any other one of these cards. This is insane. This is a free level 4. It's a free level 4 if we draw it going first. I love this card because it literally is just a free level 4 and it's a trap, so it makes Time Thief, you know, a bounce. So if we don't, we can go directly into the Time Thief package and do all that stuff. We have more Phantom Knight cards. I mean, some of these are good, like Fogblade's pretty good. Sword can be good under certain circumstances, but overall I think we have a decent pile there. Our more interesting thing, and I think we're headed in this direction regardless, again, the game just pushes you in a direction. There's nothing you can do. I never intended to play what I'm playing now, and here I am, right? Stream is crazy, right? Related cards, right off the bat, we actually do have title, so we can search it, and title is just good. We might be playing a water pile deck, which is kind of crazy to think about. I guess we'll just go to water and see what we have here. Again, we have a lot of good stuff for water. We have stream. There's a lot to look through, but I think it's worth it. We have this right here, the white stingray. There's a lot of random shit that's like really, really, really good in waters. I'm gonna have to kind of look. Maybe honestly, I'll just scroll through it and you guys can tell me. We also have the penguin engine. I totally forgot about that. We have glacial penguin. We have left-hand. Oh, I just realized we have the left-hand shark. We have the right-hand shark. We have 3 right-hand sharks. We never had a way to discard the left-hand shark. We now have the stream to discard the left-hand shark so we can special summon it back. We finally have a way to do it. But we need more discards. We also have the Marincess, the Buzzsaw pack. I mean, the Buzzsaw engine. I haven't even really looked at the Mermills. That's also possible. Yes, we have 3 right-hand sharks, 2 left-hand sharks. The Newman turtle. This is a pretty good turtle. I don't know how I would summon it, but that's not bad either. I was going to say that catapult turtle's not doing shit. We have 1 Deep Sea Diva. 1 Deep Sea Diva is better than 0 Deep Sea Divas. We have 1 jellyfish, not this one. We have somewhere 2 Shathanas. Man, we might be onto something. We might be able to cook something up here. We might be. And then there's the goatee stuff. Why is this dude a water? He's a medic that's on land. He's a ripped medic. How is this a water? Sometimes they really... This card sucks. Yeah, we have this package too. The Brionac. I forgot. I totally forgot. We have the... yeah, the penguin. I don't know why I said it. We forgot. I literally just talked about it. Okay. No, I didn't forget that at all. We have a few ice barriers. Nothing crazy. We have this. Tier Limit Kashtira. Few ice barrier cards. We have this. Not bad stuff here at all. We have this guy. Quick summon during your opponent's turn. Quick synchro. The Sea Mare. We actually have that. I forgot we had that. And I didn't know this was a water. Oh yeah, it's a ice situation going on. Like I said, I still haven't used the penguin stuff, but that's actually not bad. The penguin stuff's not bad because we have the full engine, the full penguin engine. We have the synchro plus we have the penguin, Ronin Toad, but I don't have the other important stuff. We don't have Swap Frog and stuff. Kashtira Ogre, we haven't seen him in a little while. We also have Atlantean Marksman. Man, this is the jellyfish. I wish I had more of this, but we unfortunately have 1 tin goldfish. We have some Ice Jade cards. Like I really got to look at. This card's normal summon. You can send 1 water from your hand to graveyard, draw a card. That's really good. It's really good. And I just realized we can go into rank 7 plays. So that 7 that I said we couldn't summon, we actually can summon. Because we do have rank 7 plays. Now that we have the title and we have some of this other stuff, we actually legitimately have rank 7 plays. This card is ass, actually, now that I look at it. I thought it was good. We have this. We have the Rika Princess. And there was some other stuff that I remember. Some other Ice Jade cards I think we had. Yeah, there's some random Ice Jade. I mean, if I find that Ice Jade, we can go to look at similar. There it is. Related cards. Yeah, we have Tremora too. Like this pile is actually like not bad. Water pile might be the way to go. Guess we'll have to think about it. La, 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 la.